this is not a new. It's if I could just keep telling another, like, oh, and then Marvel rejected me, then DC, then blah, blah, blah. The episode I did with Tony, I take him to Sizzler. I show him how I fucking did a fusion with a meatball and a taco. It was true to me, right? You know, I hammed it up a little bit for the camera. I wore my like shiny red Sizzler suit, but that was me. That was how my family, and it resonated. It was the most watched episode. Like, I introduced him to Estevan Oriol and Mr. Cartoon. He loved all the lowrider cars.
Love those guys.
It was a fucking LA episode, and it was like my friends, and it was like, it was awesome. I felt so good, and I just started getting, like, Sizzler asked me to be their spokesperson. Like, and the episode is me talking shit about how horrible their food is, but it has this, I'll do it, guys. I'll do it. And so they're like, it's the most watched episode of that. And then we won an Emmy for that season. And I'm just like, and then that happens. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, and then you go on Netflix or whatever it was on, and that episode's just missing. I mean, it's back now, but they took it off. And I was like, just keep striking, you know? And I'm like, what did I do? You know, like me playing Vic, like, what did I do? Did I do that? Like, I'm Urkel. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot, dude. You do dumb shit that you shouldn't do. You should shut the fuck up and just, and when I meet the most powerful intellectually, like just these powerhouse humans, once again, doesn't always have to be sexual abuse, but it usually is with men, right? I mean, women, I don't know that experience because I'm not a woman, but for a man to take your humanity like that, then I see, because it's PTSD, it's right, post-traumatic stress disorder, but then every now and then, like, I don't know what the exact stats are, you get PT, I'm making this up, PTGD, post-traumatic growth disorder. It's like, that should have turned me into a drug addict, homeless person, but instead I took all that pain and I was like, okay, Rage, I'll show you. I'll fucking show you. You should have never done that to me. You should have never. You should have never minimized me and put me down and disregarded me. And now I have to teach you a lesson. Now I have to show you who you're fucking with. And it's such a horrible. It's such a painful way to live life. And I can't live with that pain, so I have to just keep doing more. It's never enough. I have to just keep showing you that I'm enough. So then I'm living in like a very, I know I'm telling a very name-droppy, like douchey LA story, but you know, I have Anthony Bourdain, who's I consider a friend and my hero and my idol. Like, I was in a gang called Koreans Got Bad. That was two people, me and my friend Harry Kim. But we wrote it everywhere, KGB everywhere. And then I remember the episode came out and he wrote KGB forever or something like that. Koreans Got. I was like, fucking, my gang is Harry Kim and Anthony Bourdain. Like, I was like, it made me so happy that it's like, Tony Bourdain is repping my set, you know, like I'm a fucking gang, you know. It's like, it was two fucking dumbasses just drawing dumb bucktooth whales, and I mean, I miss that guy so much.
The people that were close to him, like you and Joe,
yeah,
it's the same response, always.
So then I'm like lost. I'm getting closer and closer to hitting my version of a bottom. And I get a call from David Arquette, like the actor, you know, and I love all the Arquettes, you know, but David, you know, this is LA shit, right? He just reaches out and he's like, hey, I am watching TV right now with my, I think, fiance at the time, and we just saw your Anthony Bourdain. And he's like, that's the most fucking LA shit. He's like, I I was in a crew called KGB, Kids Gone Bad. And I was like, no, Koreans Gone Bad, you know. And he goes, it's crazy. Like, I used to do graffiti and tag. I used to write KGB. And I grew up eating at Sizzler with my family. And he goes, and I forgot. He was like, I'm turning 45 or 50. I forgot how old he was. But it was like a big one, like 40. And I'm having it at like Sizzler's almost out of business. I think there's like 3 left in LA. And he's like, and it's at the Sizzler that I grew up, and I would love for you to be here. And all that stuff always, all like weird celebrity stuff always makes me nervous because I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna be fake or, you know. And I'm a sensitive person. Like if I'm meeting new people and they don't like me, I'm like, oh, I'm a piece of, you know, I'm sensitive. I'm a sensitive artist. So I go to Sizzler with my friend Critter. I was like, hey, can you come with me? And we get to Sizzler and it's packed and there's the buffet bar with the cheese toast. And he's like, Dave, I want you to meet some friends here. Come sit at this table. And I sit down and it's Sacha Baron Cohen, like my fucking hero, and Pee Wee Herman. And I'm like, holy fuck, dude. And, you know, both of them are just huge art fans. So like, they don't know my art, but you know, David Arquette talking. He's like, this guy's an awesome artist. And they're like, oh, cool. We want to check it out. And so, you know, Sacha Baron Cohen like collects a lot of Banksy and this and he's like, fuck, dude, I got to come to your studio. I got to, you know. So then I'm like, oh, cool. Like, once again, like this, oh, people like me. And if people like me, then maybe I like myself, you know, like, and it's nice. It's nice to be liked. It feels good to be validated and liked by people that you look up to. Right? So especially Pee Wee Herman's my art god. Like I said, Bob Ross, Mr. Rogers, dope. But for me, that's what I grew up on. That fucking the full commitment to that character, the voice, the king of cartoon, Penny, the stop motion animation. It spoke to me, you know? All the Gary Panter art. So, I go, fuck, I don't know when am I going to meet this guy again. I go, hey, I don't know, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, you did a movie called Blow. And he's like, oh yeah, Blow, you know. I go, hey, did you ever remember like getting a porn package on your step? And he's like, and like I'm trying to read his eyes. He's like, no, I don't remember that. And I was like, I guess someone, you know.